welcome to the Whisky.com news on the 19th of February 2019. And this time we have a number of very interesting new bottles. First of all, we have the Big Peat number 10 that has been released, and here in Germany we are already selling it. 46%, and this time it has an age statement, 10 years of age, not colored, unchill filtered. So it's gonna be really nice, but it's highly limited. So if you can get your hands on one of these bottles, get it. Next up, we have the Timorous Beast, 12 years old. Cask strength is also out on the market. It's also limited to 3,000 bottles, but demand is not that high, at least here in Germany. So it's not gonna be as bad as the Big Peat 10. Yeah, it's 45.5% ABV, and it's a vetted Highland malt whiskey. And then we move over to Ireland. The Irish company Walsh Whisky, and if you kept attention here during the last Whisky.com news, this was the company who has the right tiers and then just split up with their Spanish counterparts or Spanish investors or Spanish something like that. And now they are bringing out a new super premium whiskey, and it is a Cognac barrel finish or Cognac cask finish. 46% ABV, and it's super premium, so it's also gonna be a super premium price. And then the other distillery that is in the news this week from Ireland is Jameson. They're also bringing out a super premium whiskey, and it's gonna be a Jameson 18-year-old. It's gonna be a mixture of second fill casks from pot still whiskey, another pot still whiskey with bourbon casks, and finish in sherry casks. And the last part is the grain whiskey from bourbon casks. It's gonna sell at around 240 euros, something like that. And yeah, it's gonna have 55.1% ABV. So yeah, super premium cask strength whiskey from Jameson. Then we go to the Gimli Distillery from Canada, which sell the Crown Royal Whisky. Yeah, it's not one of these very premium whiskies, but more of the entry-level whiskies. And this year they're releasing a whiskey with peach flavor. It's gonna have 35% ABV, and it's gonna be flavored. Yeah, so you're thinking to yourself, 35% and peach, is that really whiskey? Yeah, it's Canadian whiskey. Under the Canadian law, they are allowed to do that, and they're allowed to call it Canadian whiskey. And also it's gonna come out in March. Yeah, I'm really excited because they are kind of going really hard in the direction of flavored whiskey, and it's really strange you don't have that in any other country. And last but not least, we have something from the German market. The German Killian Distillery, St. Killian Distillery, released their last spirit. Yeah, it's a, they say, fassgelagerter Malzbrand, which means a barrel-aged spirit, and it's a 44% 22-month-old spirit. And next up during the summertime will be their first whiskey with 3 years of age. It's called the Lucky Number 7, and if you can get your hands on them, yeah, they will be limited, and I think they will be discontinued as a whiskey distillery only wants to sell whiskey. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, then please feel free to share it with your friends, and see you next time.